Chosen one, God has guided you here to this very moment because a divine revelation is about to unfold in your life. Something extraordinary, something unimaginable is coming your way. A hidden blessing so powerful it will shower millions upon you, not just in wealth, but in purpose, joy, and supernatural transformation. You are the one God has chosen to receive this tonight, and the world will soon see the undeniable mark of His favor on you. You've always known deep in your spirit that you were set apart, haven't you? That feeling, that whisper in your soul, it's no coincidence. It's God's voice calling you to step into a season of abundance unlike anything you've ever seen. Tonight, millions, whether in financial breakthroughs, spiritual awakenings, or life-altering opportunities, are dropping into your life because you, chosen one, saw what others could not. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing message, I need you to do 3 things. Hit that like button to amplify the energy of this divine revelation, subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path of glory, and leave a comment with the number 777 below. That number, 777, is a sacred sign of divine completion. A signal to the universe that you're ready to receive God's hidden blessing. If you're truly a chosen one, you'll stay with me until the very end, because your spirit already knows this message was crafted for you. Get ready, because what's coming will leave you in awe. You've always seen things differently, haven't you? While others walked blindly through life, caught in the mundane, you saw the signs, the whispers, the hidden truths that God placed before you. That's what makes you special. That's why you're here. God has been preparing you, refining you, positioning you for a moment like this. A moment where His hidden blessing, a divine outpouring, will flood your life with millions. This isn't just about money, though financial abundance is absolutely part of God's plan for you. It's about a wealth of purpose, a richness of spirit, and a legacy that will echo through generations. The world may have overlooked you, but God never did. He saw you, He chose you, and tonight He's about to reveal the blessing He's been hiding just for you. This hidden blessing isn't something you stumbled upon by chance. It's been divinely orchestrated, woven into the very fabric of your life since before you were born. Think about it. How many times have you felt like you were on the edge of something great, only to face trials that seemed to pull you back? Those weren't setbacks, they were setups. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, every tear you shed was God pruning you, shaping you, preparing you to carry the weight of this blessing. Just like a seed buried in the darkness of the soil, you've been growing in secret, waiting for the moment to burst forth into the light. That moment is tonight, chosen one. The millions God is about to drop into your life, whether in financial breakthroughs, restored relationships, or supernatural favor, are the harvest of every seed of faith you've sown. Let's talk about what this blessing really means. When God says millions, He's not just talking about dollars in your bank account, though make no mistake, financial abundance is coming. This is about a divine overflow that touches every part of your being. Your health, your relationships, your purpose, your legacy. Imagine a life where lack is a distant memory, where every step you take is guided by divine favor, where opportunities flood your path like a river that never runs dry. This is the kind of wealth God has prepared for you. It's not temporary, it's not fleeting, it's eternal, unshakable, and rooted in His unbreakable promise. The world may measure wealth by material things, but God's definition of wealth is so much greater. It's a life filled with purpose, peace, and power. You might be wondering, why you? Why now? The answer is simple. Because you saw what others couldn't. While the world was distracted, chasing fleeting pleasures or bowing to fear, you kept your eyes fixed on God's truth. You saw the signs. Those moments of divine clarity, those whispers in your spirit that told you to keep going, to keep believing, to keep trusting. That's why this blessing is yours. Psalm 25:14 says, "The Lord confides in those who fear him. He makes his covenant known to them." You've been faithful, chosen one. You've trusted even when the path was unclear, even when the world tried to drown out God's voice. And now, God is confiding in you, revealing a blessing so massive it will shift the very trajectory of your life. This blessing isn't just for you. It's a testimony to God's power. When this divine outpouring hits, people around you will notice. They'll see the glow in your spirit, the confidence in your step, the abundance in your life. They'll wonder, what happened to you? How did you change so drastically? And you'll know the truth. It wasn't you, it was God. His hidden blessing, the one only you saw coming, will be a living testament to his faithfulness. Think of Joseph in the Bible, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, imprisoned for years. The world saw a broken man, but God saw a chosen one. And when the time was right, God elevated him to a position of unimaginable wealth and influence. That same elevation is happening for you, chosen one. Tonight, the pit is behind you, and the palace is calling. Let's pause for a moment. If this message is resonating with your spirit, if you feel the fire of God's promise stirring within you, I invite you to hit that like button, subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls on this journey, and drop a 777 in the comments below. That number is your declaration to the universe that you're ready to receive this divine blessing. Don't just watch this video. Engage with it. Let the heavens know you're claiming what's yours. Now let's talk about the enemy. The devil has been watching you, hasn't he? He's seen your light, your strength, your unshakable faith, and it terrifies him. He's thrown every obstacle in your path: doubt, fear, financial struggles, broken relationships, hoping to dim your light. But you, chosen one, didn't break. You didn't bow. You stood firm, and now the enemy is trembling because he knows what's coming. He knows that God's hidden blessing is about to overwhelm you with abundance. Isaiah 54:17 declares, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." Every trap the devil set has failed because you saw through his illusions. You saw the truth. And tonight, that truth is setting you free. This divine blessing is more than just a moment. It's a shift. It's a transformation that will ripple through every area of your life. Your finances. God is about to open doors you never thought possible. Your health. Expect a renewal that defies explanation. Your relationships. Watch as God restores what was broken and brings new connections that align with his purpose for you. This is not a small blessing, chosen one. This is a flood, a divine outpouring that will leave you standing in awe of God's power. The world may try to label you by your past, your struggles, your failures, your pain, but God is rewriting your story. He's turning your scars into stars, your lack into abundance, your ordinary into extraordinary. Let's talk about the timing. God's timing is perfect, and tonight is no exception. You might feel like you've been waiting forever, like the promises you've held onto have been delayed. But hear this: every moment of waiting was preparation. Every trial was a test of your faith, and you passed. God has been working behind the scenes, aligning people, opportunities, and resources to bring this blessing to you at the perfect moment. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Tonight is your time, chosen one. The floodgates are opening, and millions, whether in wealth, favor, or purpose, are pouring into your life. This blessing is not just about receiving, it's about becoming. As God pours out His abundance, He's also transforming you into the person He always meant you to be. You're not just gaining wealth, you're gaining wisdom, strength, and a divine confidence that radiates from within. People will notice the change. Your family, your friends, your co-workers, they'll see a new you, a chosen one who walks with the assurance of God's favor. This transformation isn't just skin deep. It's a renewal of your mind, body, and spirit. Your eyes will shine with purpose, your heart will overflow with peace, and your life will become a living testimony to God's glory. But here's the thing about divine blessings. They come with responsibility. God isn't giving you this abundance just for you to keep it to yourself. He's entrusting you with wealth, influence, and purpose so you can be a blessing to others. Think of the parable of the talents in Matthew 25. The servant who multiplied what was given to him was called faithful. That's you, chosen one. God is giving you millions, not just in money, but in opportunities, connections, and impact, so you can multiply it for His kingdom. Your wealth is a tool, a divine resource to change lives, to uplift communities, to spread love and hope in a world that desperately needs it. Let's talk about the naysayers for a moment. There will always be those who doubt you, who mock your dreams, who question the changes they see in you. But here's the truth. Their opinions don't matter. When God blesses you, no one can curse you. Proverbs 26:2 says, "Like a fluttering sparrow or a darting swallow, an undeserved curse does not come to rest." The doubters, the mockers, the haters, they can't touch what God has ordained for you. Your abundance, your transformation, your divine blessing is untouchable. Let them talk. Let them doubt. In the end, they'll see the undeniable proof of God's favor in your life. This moment, this night, is a turning point. You're not just watching a video. You're stepping into a divine appointment. God is speaking to you, chosen one, and He's saying, it's time to let go of the past, time to release the doubts, time to embrace the millions, whether in wealth, purpose, or favor that are dropping into your life tonight. You saw what others couldn't. You believed when others gave up, and now God is rewarding your faith with a blessing so massive it will change everything. This isn't just a promise. It's a divine decree, sealed by the power of the Holy Spirit. As you step into this new season, you'll notice something remarkable. A confidence that wasn't there before. This isn't pride or arrogance. It's the assurance that comes from knowing you're walking in God's purpose. You'll walk taller, speak bolder, dream bigger. The world will see it, and they'll wonder what's changed. They'll see the glow of God's favor on you, the radiance of His blessing shining through your life. This confidence isn't rooted in your own strength. It's rooted in the unshakable truth that God is with you, guiding you, providing for you every step of the way. Let's reflect on history for a moment. Think of Esther, a young woman who seemed ordinary, yet God chose her to save a nation. She didn't seek greatness, it sought her. When the moment came, she stepped into her divine purpose with courage and faith, and God used her to change the course of history. You, chosen one, are no different. God has chosen you for such a time as this. The millions dropping into your life tonight are not just for you. They're for the lives you'll touch, the dreams you'll inspire, the legacy you'll leave behind. You are Esther. You are Joseph. You are the chosen one, and God's hidden blessing is yours. This divine outpouring isn't something you have to chase or earn. It's already yours. The moment you accepted your calling as a chosen one, the moment you believed in God's promises, the floodgates opened. John 10:10 says, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." That's God's plan for you, a life overflowing with abundance, purpose, and joy. You don't have to strive or struggle anymore. Your only task is to trust, to align with God's will, and to receive what He's pouring out. The millions are coming, chosen one, because you saw what others couldn't. Let's talk about the glow. As God's blessing washes over you, you'll begin to radiate a divine light that others can't ignore. Your face will shine with peace, your eyes will sparkle with purpose, and your presence will carry a weight of glory. This isn't about vanity. It's about reflecting God's power in your life. People will notice. They'll ask, "What's different about you? Why do you seem so alive?" And you'll know the answer. It's God's hidden blessing, the one only you saw coming, now manifesting in every area of your life. This glow is a testimony, a sign that God is at work in you. But with great blessing comes great testing. The enemy isn't done with you yet. He sees the millions God is pouring out, and he'll try to distract you, discourage you, make you doubt. Don't fall for it. Ephesians 6:11 says, "Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." You've already seen through his lies. You've already stood firm. And now, with God's blessing in your hands, you're untouchable. The devil may try to whisper doubt, but you know the truth. God's promise is yes and amen. The millions are yours, and no force in heaven or hell can stop it. This is your moment, chosen one. The world may have tried to define you by your past, but God is defining you by your future. He's taking you from lack to abundance, from brokenness to wholeness, from ordinary to extraordinary. The millions dropping tonight are just the beginning. This blessing is a seed, and as you sow it, through faith, through generosity, through love, it will multiply beyond your wildest dreams. Not just receiving a blessing, you're becoming a blessing. A vessel of God's grace and power in a world that needs it. As you embrace this divine outpouring, you'll notice something else, a shift in your perspective. Things that once seemed impossible will now feel within reach. Doors that were closed will swing wide open. Opportunities that seemed out of your league will come knocking. This is what happens when you align with God's purpose. The millions, whether in wealth, favor, or impact, are a natural result of walking in His will. You don't have to force it. You don't have to beg for it. It's already yours, because you saw what others couldn't. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the journey you've been on. You've faced trials that would have broken others. You've walked through valleys of shadow, yet you never lost sight of God's light. That's why this blessing is yours. That's why God chose you. Psalm 23:4 says, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." You've walked through the darkness valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. You've walked through the darkness, chosen one, and now you're stepping into the light. The millions dropping tonight are God's way of saying, "Well done, my faithful servant." This divine blessing is also a call to action. God isn't just giving you wealth to hoard it. He's giving you resources to build His kingdom. Imagine the lives you'll touch, the communities you'll transform, the dreams you'll make possible with the abundance God is pouring out. Your wealth is a tool, a divine instrument to spread love, hope, and healing. Whether it's starting a business, supporting a ministry, or helping someone in need, your blessing is meant to multiply. The more you give, the more God will pour back into you. Luke 6:38 says, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap." Now, let's address the fear that might be creeping in. Maybe you're thinking, is this really for me? Can I really receive this kind of blessing? Let me tell you, chosen one, doubt is the enemy's last weapon, and it's already defeated. God doesn't make mistakes. If you're here, if you're watching, if you feel this message stirring in your spirit, it's for you. The millions are for you. The transformation is for you. The divine favor is for you. Cast out doubt, because God's promise is certain. Romans 8:31 says, "If God is for us, who can be against us?" No one, chosen one, no one. As you step into this new season, you'll find that your life begins to align with God's divine plan in ways you never imagined. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. Connections will form that seem too perfect to be coincidence. Financial breakthroughs will flow like a river. This is what happens when God's hidden blessing is revealed. It's not just about what you receive, it's about who you become. You're becoming a beacon of hope, a vessel of God's glory, a living testimony to His power. The world will look at you and see the undeniable mark of a chosen one. Let's talk about the ripple effect of this blessing. When God pours out His abundance on you, it doesn't stop with you. It flows through you, touching everyone around you. Your family will be blessed, your community will be uplifted, your workplace will feel the impact of your divine favor. This is the power of God's hidden blessing. It's not just for you, it's for the world. Think of David, a shepherd boy who became a king. His anointing didn't just change his life, it changed a nation. Your blessing, chosen one, is about to change the world around you. If this message is speaking to your soul, if you feel the weight of God's promise pressing on your heart, I invite you to take a stand. Drop a 777 in the comments below to declare that you're ready for this divine outpouring. Hit that like button to send this energy into the universe, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking in God's purpose. Your engagement isn't just for this video. It's a declaration that you're claiming what God has for you. This blessing, this divine outpouring, is a testament to God's faithfulness. He's seen every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, every moment you chose faith over fear, and now He's rewarding you. The millions dropping tonight are a sign that God keeps His promises. They're a reminder that you are never alone, never forgotten, never forsaken. Deuteronomy 31:6 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." That's His promise to you, chosen one. As you receive this blessing, you'll notice a shift in your energy. You'll feel lighter, freer, more alive. The burdens that once weighed you down will lift. The fears that once held you back will fade. This is what happens when God's hidden blessing takes root in your life. It transforms you from the inside out, making you a magnet for divine opportunities. People will be drawn to you not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are a chosen one, a vessel of God's light, a carrier of His glory. This is not the end of your journey. It's the beginning. The millions dropping tonight are just the first wave of God's abundance. As you walk in His purpose, you'll see more doors open, more blessings flow, more lives transformed. This is your season, chosen one, the season of overflow, of divine favor, of supernatural breakthroughs. You saw what others couldn't, and now you're reaping the reward. Hold fast to your faith, because what God is doing in your life is only the beginning. Let's talk about the legacy you're building. The millions God is pouring out tonight aren't just for you. They're for the generations that will follow. Your children, your grandchildren, your community. They'll inherit the fruit of your faith. Your blessing is a seed, and as you sow it with love, generosity, and purpose, it will grow into a legacy that outlives you. Think of Abraham, whose faith made him the father of nations. Your faith, chosen one, is making you the foundation of a legacy that will bless the world. As you embrace this divine blessing, you'll find that your heart is filled with gratitude. Every breakthrough, every opportunity, every moment of abundance will remind you of God's goodness. You'll look back on the trials you faced and see them for what they were, stepping stones to this moment. Every struggle was a lesson, every setback was a setup. And now, you're standing on the precipice of a divine outpouring that will change everything. Psalm 35 says, "Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning." Your morning is here, chosen one. This blessing is also a call to rise. God isn't just giving you millions to make your life easier, He's giving you millions to make you a force for His kingdom. You're being called to step into leadership, to take bold actions, to dream bigger than you ever have before. The world needs your light, chosen one. The world needs your faith, your courage, your vision. As you receive this divine outpouring, ask yourself, how can I use this blessing to make a difference? How can I reflect God's love in everything I do? The enemy might try to make you feel unworthy of this blessing, but don't listen. You are worthy because God says you are. You are chosen because God chose you. The millions dropping tonight are not a mistake. They're a divine appointment. Romans 11:29 says, "For God's gifts and His call are irrevocable." What God has promised, He will deliver. What He has started, He will finish. Trust in His plan, because it's unfolding right now in this very moment. As you step into this new season of abundance, you'll notice that your life begins to attract divine connections. People will come into your path who align with God's purpose for you. Opportunities will arise that seem too perfect to be coincidence. This is God's hand at work, orchestrating every detail of your life. The millions, whether in wealth, favor, or impact, are a sign that you're walking in alignment with His will. You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase it. Just trust and watch how God moves mountains for you. Let's talk about the peace that comes with this blessing. When God pours out His abundance, it's not just about what you gain, it's about what you release. The stress, the worry, the fear, they're all fading away. In their place, you'll find a peace that surpasses understanding. Philippians 4:7 says, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." This is the kind of peace that will carry you through every season, no matter what comes your way. This divine outpouring is also a reminder of God's limitless power. The world may try to put limits on you, your background, your circumstances, your past, but God sees no limits. He's the God who parted the Red Sea, who fed thousands with a few loaves and fish, who raised the dead. The millions dropping tonight are a testament to His ability to do the impossible. What seems out of reach to you is already done in God's eyes. Trust Him, because He's about to show you just how big He is. As you receive this blessing, you'll find that your faith grows stronger. Every breakthrough, every answered prayer, every moment of divine favor will deepen your trust in God. You'll look back on this moment, this video, this message, and know that it was a turning point. You saw what others couldn't, and God rewarded you for it. Your faith, your resilience, your unwavering belief in His promises have brought you to this place of abundance. Now it's time to walk in it. Let's talk about the courage it takes to receive this blessing. Accepting God's abundance isn't just about opening your hands, it's about opening your heart. It's about daring to believe that you, yes, you, are worthy of millions. The world may have tried to shrink your dreams, to make you feel small, but God is calling you to expand. He's calling you to step into a version of yourself that's fearless, unstoppable, and radiant with His glory. This courage isn't something you have to muster on your own. It's a gift from the Holy Spirit, igniting within you right now. Feel it, chosen one. That spark in your chest, that fire in your soul, it's God's power surging through you, preparing you to carry the weight of this divine outpouring. You're not just receiving a blessing, you're stepping into a divine assignment. God isn't giving you millions to make your life comfortable. He's giving you millions to make an impact. You're being called to build, to create, to inspire. Maybe it's a business that transforms communities. Maybe it's a ministry that touches hearts across the globe. Maybe it's a single act of kindness that sets off a chain reaction of hope. Whatever it is, know this: your purpose is bigger than you. The millions dropping tonight are fuel for the vision God has placed in your heart. Don't shy away from it. Don't doubt it. Embrace it with every fiber of your being, because the world is waiting for what only you can bring. Let's pause for a moment to amplify this energy. If you're feeling the weight of God's promise stirring in your spirit, hit that like button to send this divine vibration into the universe. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path of glory. And drop a 777 in the comments below. That sacred number is your declaration that you're ready to step into this divine assignment. Don't just watch, engage. Let the heavens know you're claiming the millions God has for you. Now let's talk about the vision God is planting in you. As His hidden blessing unfolds, you'll start to see things differently. Ideas will spark in your mind that feel too big, too bold, too impossible. But hear this: those ideas aren't yours. They're God's. He's downloading divine blueprints into your spirit, showing you the path to your destiny. Maybe it's a project that could generate wealth beyond your imagination. Maybe it's a creative pursuit that will inspire millions. Whatever it is, trust the vision. Write it down, speak it out. Habakkuk 2:2 says, "Write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it." Your vision is your roadmap, chosen one, and God is guiding every step. The enemy will try to cloud that vision. He'll whisper lies, telling you it's too late, too hard, or too risky. But you know better. You've seen through his illusions before, and you'll see through them now. The millions dropping tonight are proof that God's plan for you is unstoppable. When the doubts creep in, stand firm, declare the truth, speak God's promises over your life. The enemy can't touch a soul that's anchored in faith. You're not just fighting for yourself. You're fighting for the legacy you'll leave, the lives you'll touch, the future you'll shape. You're a warrior of light, chosen one, and no shadow can stand against you. This divine outpouring is also a call to trust God's process. You might not see the full picture yet. The millions, whether in wealth, favor, or opportunities, may start as a trickle before they become a flood. But don't mistake the trickle for the end. God is a God of increase, and what He starts, He finishes. Think of the widow in 2 Kings 4, who had only a jar of oil. With faith, she poured it out, and God multiplied it until every vessel was filled. Your faith is the jar, chosen one. Pour it out. Trust the process. The millions are coming, and they'll overflow in ways you can't yet imagine. As you step into this season of abundance, you'll notice a shift in your relationships. God is bringing divine connections into your life. People who see your vision, who believe in your purpose, who will walk with you in this new chapter. These aren't just random encounters, they're divine appointments. At the same time, some relationships may fade. Not everyone can handle the new you, the chosen one radiating God's glory. Let them go. Trust that God is pruning what no longer serves his purpose for you. The millions dropping tonight are not just about wealth. They're about aligning every part of your life with God's divine plan. Let's talk about the joy that's coming with this blessing. As God pours out his abundance, you'll feel a lightness in your spirit that you haven't felt in years. The weight of worry, the burden of lack, the sting of rejection, they're all being replaced with a joy that bubbles up from deep within. This isn't a fleeting happiness, it's a divine joy that anchors you through every storm. Nehemiah 8:10 says, "The joy of the Lord is your strength." That joy is your fuel, chosen one. It's what will carry you as you build, create, and step into the fullness of God's purpose for you. This moment is also a call to gratitude. As the millions begin to manifest, whether through financial breakthroughs, new opportunities, or supernatural favor, take time to thank God. Gratitude is a magnet for more blessings. When you acknowledge his goodness, you open the door for even greater abundance. Start now. Thank him for the trials that made you stronger. Thank him for the vision he's planting in you. Thank him for the millions that are already yours. Your gratitude is a declaration that you trust his plan, and it's a key that unlocks even more of his favor. The world is about to see a new version of you. As God's hidden blessing takes root, you'll carry yourself differently. Your words will carry weight. Your actions will carry purpose. Your presence will carry power. People will sense it. They'll be drawn to you, not because of what you have, but because of who you are. You're becoming a living testament to God's faithfulness, a walking miracle that no one can deny. This transformation isn't just for you. It's for everyone who will see God's glory reflected in your life. Let's talk about the boldness this blessing requires. Receiving millions, whether in wealth, influence, or impact, means stepping out of your comfort zone. God is calling you to take risks, to speak up, to act on the vision he's given you. Maybe it's launching that business you've been dreaming of. Maybe it's sharing your story to inspire others. Whatever it is, do it with courage. Joshua 1:9 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." You're not stepping out alone, chosen one. God is with you, and his blessing is your shield. This divine outpouring is also a call to steward what God is giving you. The millions are not just a gift, they're a responsibility. God is entrusting you with resources to multiply, to invest, to share. Be wise. Seek his guidance. Surround yourself with mentors and advisors who align with his purpose for you. The world may tempt you to squander this blessing on fleeting pleasures, but you're called to something greater. You're called to build a legacy, to create something eternal, to leave a mark that glorifies God. As you embrace this season of abundance, you'll find that your influence grows. People will look to you for guidance, for inspiration, for hope. This isn't about pride, it's about purpose. God is elevating you to be a light in the darkness, a voice in the wilderness, a beacon of his love. Your story, your journey, your blessing will become a testimony that draws others to him. Embrace this role, chosen one. You were born for it. The millions dropping tonight are not just about you. They're about the countless lives you'll touch through your obedience to God's call. Let's talk about the freedom this blessing brings. For too long you've been bound by the chains of lack, fear, and doubt, but tonight those chains are breaking. The millions God is pouring out are a declaration of your freedom. Freedom to dream without limits, freedom to give without fear, freedom to live without the weight of the world on your shoulders. John 8:36 says, "So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." You are free, chosen one, free to step into the fullness of God's purpose for you. This moment is a divine intersection. Everything you've been through, every trial, every triumph, every moment of faith has led you here. The millions dropping tonight are not the end of your journey. They're the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where you walk in authority, where you live in abundance, where you shine with God's glory. You saw what others couldn't, and now you're reaping the reward. Don't shrink back. Don't hesitate. Step boldly into this new season, because God is with you, and His blessing is unstoppable. As you receive this divine outpouring, you'll notice a shift in your priorities. The things that once consumed your attention, petty worries, fleeting distractions, will fade away. Your heart will be drawn to what matters most: God's purpose, your legacy, the lives you're called to touch. This is the power of God's hidden blessing. It realigns your life with His divine plan. You'll find yourself saying no to what doesn't serve His purpose and yes to what glorifies Him. This clarity, this focus, is a gift that will guide you as you navigate the abundance God is pouring out. Let's talk about the miracles that are coming. The millions dropping tonight are just the beginning. As you walk in God's favor, you'll see miracles unfold in every area of your life. Debts canceled, relationships restored, health renewed, opportunities multiplied. These aren't just possibilities, they're promises. Mark 11:24 says, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Believe, chosen one. The miracles are already on their way because you saw what others couldn't. This divine blessing is also a call to rest in God's provision. You don't have to strive or hustle to make this happen. The millions are God's responsibility, not yours. Your job is to trust, to obey, to walk in faith. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Let go of the fear that it won't happen. God is faithful, and His timing is perfect. Rest in the assurance that what He has promised, He will deliver. The millions are yours because God said so. As you step into this season of abundance, you'll find that your heart is filled with hope, not the fragile hope of the world, but a divine hope that anchors your soul. This hope will carry you through every challenge, every doubt, every moment of uncertainty. Hebrews 6:19 says, "We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure." Your hope is your strength, chosen one. It's what sets you apart. It's what makes you unstoppable.